Hey guys, welcome to Man City Fan TV. This is Kiam, and this is the next episode of FIFA KNOWS. So this week it's Manchester City versus Newcastle United at St James's Park. So this is the series where we try and predict the result of Manchester City's next real-life fixture by playing a game of FIFA. And most weeks we sort of get it right. We don't get the result completely right, but we do get the no, we don't get the score right, but we do get the result right. So, you know, we're not doing bad. We're not doing bad on this FIFA KNOWS series. So let's see how we're going to get on at St James's Park according to FIFA. So this apparently will be the Newcastle lineup. Of course, it probably won't be anything like this. We don't know who Newcastle will play, but I do know that we struggle at Newcastle. We always seem to struggle up there. The crowd can get behind them. They can, you know, raise the roof at times, and it can be a difficult place to go. We struggled there last season, so hopefully that's not the case this weekend, but you never know. You never know. We're not defending great at the moment. We're not playing the best, so we will see. So this is the team I've gone for this weekend. Ederson in goal, Kyle Walker, John Stones, Fernandinho and Mendy, Kevin De Bruyne, Gundogan Holding, and Bernardo Silva, Riyad Mahrez, Aguero and Sterling. So I want to see that midfield trio there. I want to see Bernardo Silva and Kevin De Bruyne together in the midfield. If Gundogan's going to hold, I want to see plenty of energy in there with him. Otherwise, we're going to come unstuck. We will come unstuck. I think if if we go for Gundogan, Rodri, if we try anything like that, David Silva even with Rodri, I think we'll struggle at St James's Park. So let's see how we do, guys. It's FIFA KNOWS. Hit the like button, hit subscribe and the bell notification. Remember to look out for the Premier League preview video on the channel, the Newcastle preview video, the Premier League prediction video as well. Lots of content coming up for you from St James's Park here on Man City Fan TV, so look out for it. The only way you're going to get that content is if you hit the subscribe button, you hit the bell notification, and you'll be the first to know when any new content hits the channel. Here's Sterling then, plays it into Bernardo Silva. Oh, it's a good ball. Nearly, it's a great bit of defending there. I thought Bernardo was just going to curl it around the defender. Here comes Richie on the break. You can get to that one, Ederson. Just throws it out to Gundogan. Into Sergio Aguero. Plays it to De Bruyne. That could be a great ball. Look at that. Riyad Mahrez. And Mahrez is a man that, you know, I'm not Mahrez's biggest fan. Oh, Bernardo's in. Ah, no, he's missed it. Oh, he's missed it. I'm not Mahrez's biggest fan, honestly. I think at City, he hasn't performed. I don't think he's been amazing. I don't think he's performed like a record transfer. At the moment, the jury is still out. If we sold him in January, I wouldn't be devastated, let's put it that way. Not that, you know, we are going to sell him in January, but I wouldn't be devastated. But in saying this, in recent weeks, he has offered a little bit, nothing amazing, but he's offered a little bit, and I think he should get a run of games, so I would definitely play him at Newcastle. Let him prove me wrong. Gundogan with a shot. Oh, Gundogan with an absolute rocket of a shot there. Ilkay, look at that. Bang, that one. The keeper had no chance there. A little bit more to the right, and the keeper had no chance with that. So 0-0, 21 minutes on the clock. If you've seen the prediction video, you will know that I've gone for Newcastle 1, Manchester City 1. So in real life, I think we will struggle up at St James's. I don't think we're playing well enough to cope with a difficult atmosphere, and Newcastle will be up for it. I think our defence is a little bit ropey at the moment. This isn't good. Oh, so yeah, I mean, I hope I'm wrong. I hope City can go up to St James's and get the 3 points. We need them. You know, Liverpool have got an easy game against Brighton. The gap is already 9 points. We can't let that gap go any bigger than it is. If that gap goes beyond 9 points, I think it's safe to say it is done and dusted. So we need to win at St James's. There's no margin for error now. but we're capable of it. We know that. Here comes Bernardo. That was a block. Surely that was a block, referee. Come on. Here comes Kyle Walker. Plays it inside to John Stones. Kevin De Bruyne. It's a good ball in. Oh, he's going to pull that back to Kevin. Defender just got a toe on it as I was about to reverse pass that back to Kevin De Bruyne. Here's De Bruyne into Bernardo. Plays it back to Gundogan with another shot. Oh, Gundogan today. He's got his shooting boots on. The lad, look at that. He must have been, what, 30 yards out? Bang that one. And the keeper tips it over the bar. So corner to City. Go header. Oh, Kyle Walker with the header. Kyle Walker with headers. Bernardo. And they're hanging on here, Newcastle. You've got to say they really are hanging on. It was like this last year, though. Do you remember when we played them and we actually lost? But we battered them for most of the game. And then right at the end, they somehow managed to steal the game from us. It was bizarre. Newcastle on the break here. So coming up towards half-time, it's still 0-0. It's a tight game. We've had the better of the chances, but we've not yet taken the lead. So we're going to have to step it up, and I think it will be a tight game in real life. It's a good ball. Aguero could be in here. Aguero. Sergio. It's 1-0 to City. 44 minutes on the clock. Great ball through. And that man, Sergio Aguero, he doesn't miss, does he? When he's one-on-one like that, you know the outcome. The man is an absolute goal-scoring machine. 1-0 to City. That's what we want. The City travelling support up there on the roof at St James's, celebrating. And that's it, just before half-time. Great time to get the first goal. Great time to score. And hopefully now, second half, we can get that second goal and see this one out. A good tackle there by Gundogan. And there we go, half-time. So half-time on this FIFA knows. It's Manchester City 1, Newcastle United 0. That'll be nice. I will be happy if we can take a 1-0 lead into half-time at the weekend. Not going to make any changes. Let's keep it as it is. I think we're doing okay here.
So far, so good for Manchester City. Second half coming up.
Gundogan plays it to Walker. And that's another man, Kyle Walker. He needs to put in a performance, doesn't he? I mean, I don't know if he's going to be fit, available. I don't know if Pepe's now looking at Cancelo as the first choice right back. Oh, what a goal. Look at that. Laid it off. Bernardo Silva. I went silent there because I didn't actually think it had gone in. What a start to the second half. A matter of seconds on the clock. And we take a 2-0 lead. Commanding 2-0 lead up at St James's Park. Kevin De Bruyne, edge of the box, lays it off to Aguero. Dink inside. And then that man, Bernardo Silva, bubblegum, smashes it past the Newcastle keeper. What a finish. 2-0 to City on this FIFA knows, and this will do for me. If we perform like this at the weekend, I will be a very happy man. Let's just try and keep it steady now. We don't want to concede a silly goal and let them back in. It's a good tackle. I mean, Newcastle, I don't know if they've got that, what's he called, Maximilian playing. He's a tricky, I mean, he's fast, he's very fast. He's a tricky customer. If he gets on a few runs, you know, he can cause us problems. Joe Linton as well. I don't know if Joe Linton's available, but he's a tricky customer. Aguero, oh, nearly got a third there, Sergio. So they've got a few players in the squad that can cause us problems. You've got the Longstaff brothers in the midfield, so they're going to be competitive as well. So if we're not on our game in the midfield, we will come unstuck. So we've got to concentrate up at St James's. It's not been a ground that we've had much joy at over the years. I mean, you know, more recently, yes, we've not done as badly, apart from obviously last season. But I always remember the days of Shearer, and I think, was it Carlo Nash was in net and Shearer scored in about 30 seconds. If you haven't seen that, if you're a younger City fan and you've not seen that, go on Google and type in Shearer goal against Carlo Nash, 15 seconds or something like that. But it was straight off the kickoff at the start of the game. Aguero, it's 3-0. 3-0 to City. Well, yeah, Google that, because that is a unbelievable goal. That will remind you of what old City were like. We used to just give the ball away in the first minute and concede a goal in less than 30 seconds. We used to do those crazy things. Well, that's a great goal. Aguero there, put through again by KDB. Sergio runs onto it. And as soon as he goes through, you just know it's going to be a goal. You don't even have to be concerned. And Pep's a happy man. He's got his woolly jumper on there, looking a bit like Roy Cropper in the cafe in Coronation Street. But we're 3-0 up, guys. 65 minutes on the clock. 3-0 up. Great performance so far. If we can do something like this, wouldn't it be amazing? So we're not sat there nervous as hell, thinking about the result, thinking about, you know, Liverpool and what we've got to do to try and win the game. If we can just blow them away and be 3-0 up like this, what an amazing start to the weekend. It would get us all into the weekend spirit. Kyle Walker's going to fire a shot. Oh, it's a great save. Tipped it wide. Walker there with a rasping effort, and he can do that, can't he? Kyle Walker can he can hit a shot when he wants to. But it's a good save by the Newcastle keeper. Going to get this cross in. This corner. Good header. No, nearly. This could be a volley. Riyad Mahrez. Oh, it's a great volley by Mahrez. The Newcastle defender got his body in the way. And here he is again, Riyad Mahrez. Plays it into Bernardo Silva. Here's Aguero into KDB. Mahrez. KDB's great football. It's absolutely amazing football. Look at that. Intricate passing. Newcastle defenders didn't know what was going on. They had stars spinning around their head. They were confused. The movement, the passing, the pace, the quality of that move. Look at this. Intricate into De Bruyne, back to Aguero, made the space, opened up, and Kevin De Bruyne, who I think's probably been man of the match on this FIFA knows, adds a fourth goal for City. And this is a wonderful performance up at St James's Park. This is what we want to see, guys. For you guys travelling down there, for you Blues making that long journey, and I say down, it's up, making that long journey up to Newcastle. Wouldn't it be nice for the Blues to put in a performance like this? And Aguero, okay, he wants more. He wants more, the lad. Mahrez. Plays it wide. Here's Riyad Mahrez. Crosses it, can he? Yeah, it's coming in. Oh, nearly a... I nearly said third. Fifth. Nearly a fifth there. And this is the lad they're bringing on now. It's Maximilian. I forgot his name. What's his name? That's it, Saint Maximum. He's rapid, so he will be a danger if he's playing. Ball comes out to Mahrez. Bernardo Silva with another shot. Oh, just over the bar. Unlucky. Unlucky there. Good effort. And this has been a flawless performance so far. We've been comfortable at the back. We've been clinical up front. This is what we want to see, Blues. Look at this now. We're just passing it around. Newcastle, they're dead. Ant and Dec, the Geordie boys, they're all upset. They're crying in the stands. You know, they think they're a bigger club than us, which is probably one of the funniest things ever. They've never been a bigger club than City. Never in a million years, guys, will Newcastle be a bigger club than Manchester City. Before the takeover, after the takeover, anytime, they're not a bigger club than City. But I do like Newcastle, so I'm not going to go in on them. I like Newcastle. The fans are loyal. They've got a great fan base. Similar to ours, they stick by the club in the bad times. They don't stick by them quite as well as we do, but you know they do. So here we go, Bernardo, and that's it, guys. 93 minutes up, FIFA knows it's Manchester City 4, Newcastle United 0. And that will do for me. If we can get that result this weekend, I will be one very, very happy blue. Superb performance, 2 goals for Sergio Aguero on this FIFA knows. And, you know, you can't ask for a better performance than that. Let's hope the Blues can put that performance in, get us the win, get us the 3 points, close the gap on Liverpool if Liverpool slip up, of course. And there we go, guys. So thank you for joining us on this FIFA knows. Fantastic result for the Blues. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the bell notification. Safe journey to all the Blues who are travelling up to Newcastle. I hope you enjoy the game. I hope the Blues do put a performance in. And look out for all of the fan content that will be coming to the channel from St James's Park. So thank you very much, guys. Take care. All the very best. Bye-bye.